At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Yr2 Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. It's a design run for Milrow. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. His first throw is an interception. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On the gun, Levis. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Like 13, like 13. 18,
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down, 22 Rita.
They'll go, Levis. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
A gain of 6.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Like 13, like 13. 19.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Like 5-4. Odd. In 18. 23 window. 23 window.
Play action, Levis.
Oh, Levis, come on.
Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Like 5-4. Like 5-4. In 18.
They go play action. Here's Levis.
Let's get it with the PI.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where
I don't know if he would have scored, but
you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Slide's kick is up and good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. His return starts at the 5. He lost the football. The recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down.
They got 2 straight
Number 2,
turnovers to start the game.
Separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator.
Set the tables.
You can throw beyond the sticks and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Back. Here. Back. Hey, 24 Linda. Back to 18 Green. 54 Rita. Back. Out. Tracy.
Shotgun now for Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's 0. 0. 18. Touch. Down, 49 Rita.
Levis back to throw. Holds in again. It's Bowers. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Levis, the sneak. Out to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Shout out Justin.
The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage.
Huge.
Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Wow.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Wrap up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Come on. Warriors, 17.
From the gun, Milrow. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense to the line fast.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
First down throw here from Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Milrow from the gun.
Oh.
It's made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be
Such
taken
a
down, but not
convenient
until he reaches
catch.
that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, I know exactly
Need
what's going to
something
happen.
those way.
I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Stretch the Eagles. Go, Riggs. Go.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Milrow now to throw. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he clearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first.
Amazing play.
Some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Off the play fake, mill run.
Oh,
Looking right, and he finds it. And it's another
Train,
first
bro.
down on
That's the
his
over the
drive.
shoulder.
Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves. Crack all 80. Go!
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Yeah, that play used to be like
Second and 6
L2s.
awaits on the other side. And we've
People
reached our
started
2-minute warning.
reading it too
More
much.
from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Stephanie! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 18, tied in! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers!
Rowe looking to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
I got blessed because he did
Let's
not do what
guarantee
he
you,
was
Kate,
supposed
the
to.
minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Ready!
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Here we go! Set! Cowboy 80! Cowboy 80! Ready!
Quick pass, right side, complete.
Good shit, y'all.
And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
He got screwed over that whole drive, y'all.
It's now 4th and goal.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Deontay Hardy to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Right 0! Right 0! 22 window! 22 window!
Oh,
Hey, I'm back! Here! Back! 29 down! 22 window!
what's it going?
Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday!
Levis to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
54!
On 1st down, here's Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the number 1,
Back to Mir Gibbs there.
but you're
So that
playing
brings
like
up
a
2nd
bum.
down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Need somebody on this. We need it. Hey, let's beat his ass.
Diamond.
Throwing again here on seconds. Levis. Complete out to the right side. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. First set of downs for Pittsburgh.
God, Lee, can I do my hurry up?
Also the hurry up here.
Hey, you should be asleep right here.
Throwing now on first down. Levis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls
I did the
incomplete.
pressure on this good team.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
49, Mike 49. And then, hey, here, I'm back. Here, I'm back.
Levis throwing again. Screen here for Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And 24, Linda, second and 10, Green. Here's down, right down, 49, Rita. Tracy, set. 22, Linda, 22, Linda.
Levis, yet again. It's complete to Bowers outright. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime.
Big Brock, sorry for the last 2 weeks, brother, but you're back. Get you the rock.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Raiders 3. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just
Play defense too? Turn me up, Henri.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Show my ass over there.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Milrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground.
Shit, Bonnie.
3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Putting the tight end in motion. Third and long. Here's Milrow.
Oh, put your hands up, Christian.
And he'll go down.
Oh.
This up to the 29. Looking quickly here. Looking to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. Brought in
hate y'all. I hate y'all. Y'all don't want to put the ball out to that. They're trying to piss me off.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, some damn doofuses. The whole team is doofus on the side.
Here's a return from the 7th. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Like 54, like 54. Army.
Go play action.
Oh.
Here's Levis. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Just
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from
it's
the
a bad
26.
look, brother. You look soft.
Like 13, like 13.
Shotgun now for Levis. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And that
Oh,
tackle
yeah, both of
stops him after a solid gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
Diamond.
Short of short yardage, Levis.
Hey, good pass, Levis.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He
Just
sits
needed
down
a
inside the
second.
35-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
Oh, that's interesting. What better fun say? Splat.
It's Levis once more. Made the throw as he was getting hit.
Yeah, if I could kill it, I should have been getting him the ball.
First time this game they've looked to him.
As good as
Now
Gibbs
it's
is,
second
like,
down.
Well, that's one you chalk up
Brock's
to the
at
pressure,
96. He's like
earning
right
that
there.
incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Like 13, like 22 window, 22 window.
And again, it's Levis. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield,
That's
but
one of the
off
close
his
stats
hands
on
and to the
it.
ground it goes.
That's me. What is that?
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Like 29.
To the air on third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking
Stealing
for his
his
wide
call,
receiver
though,
there.
moves.
And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. It'll be a field goal try
Big
from
ass
Joey
Bruce straight in
Sly.
the middle.
He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
His return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he gets
Oh,
up for a gain
no.
of about 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
On the gun, Milrow. And oh, someone stepped in. Into the
Jellyfishing.
And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, they'll put that opposing offense
You're
right back
Jimmy
out there,
Gibbs. You
still
got to get the
reeling
ball.
from that interception.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Right side 4. Odd. And a team. And touch. Yield. Yield.
What can we do?
Handoff running left.
There you
Here's
go.
Gibbs. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get pulled.
Let's see if you yellow after this. I'm sure that makes you feel better.
It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
No way you get beat on the edge, on an edge blitz.
That's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
You gotta be some type of
It's a
stupid,
great
bro.
pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the
I
ground,
don't do no
geez,
pass to me.
it fuses your offense with confidence.
60 back. Hop 70. Hop 70. 60 back there. 60.
1st down throw here from Milrow. This one finds the hoop. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Mustang 19. Go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow.
Wow.
On target to Musgrave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Ready, go.
It's a design key
I'm
for
just,
Milrow.
I've seen it coming. I'm just pretty bad.
He's going to take this down
I'm
to
asked for that.
31 before he gets taken down.
Couldn't set up.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
Good defense, man.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Mitchell up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Milrow to throw on 4th. Oh no, they get him yet again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
So you don't feel better, okay?
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. On the play fake, it's Levis.
Oh, no.
He got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Like 13.
From the gun, Levis. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey, come on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Set up the screen to Montgomery. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
6-yard loss.
The Steelers set to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Just kept going. And that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
He's having a good game.
That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Levis out of the pistol. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to throw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
It's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Like 54. Yeah, like 54.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Levis. Absolutely fine. Cut at the 20-yard line.
Ooh. Good playing with him, Christian.
The Steelers stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10.
Go!
Handoff here to Mitchell. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready, ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Drop 50.
Milrow now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
He in that bag, didn't he?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Again, this is Mitchell. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Come back, team. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 8, Warriors 70. Go.
Working inside the red zone.
What? Not only does he catch it, he breaks the tackle.
That play reaches the 14-yard line.
Jesus Christ, man.
Okay.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready.
Now design run. Here's Milrow. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
10 yards. And the Raider first down.
19 Cardinals.
This time he's looking to throw. To his
Check
right, and
him
it's
out.
a screen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear.
Damn it.
And you could...
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'm just
Trying to
get
find his
up out
tight
of here.
end.
This
And that'll
is a
bring
little
up
too
2nd
crazy.
down.
brings up 2nd and 10.
Diamond. Here we go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 6.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore.
GG's.
And the sting of losing